everyone and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are back inside of Disneyland to check out some new foods that have just released to the Disneyland Resort. We will also be on the lookout for any new merchandise that has arrived to the parks, including the exciting restock of the Pixar Fest 2024 popcorn buckets, as well as strolling through Disneyland to see what new updates we can find today. It's all in this video and more, so stay tuned.
But before we get started with today's video, guys, if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you guys do enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed, and tap that notification bell to be notified when we do drop a new video. So let's get started. And here we are on Main Street, USA. It looks like over here at the City Hall, all of the construction work looks like it's completed, and this looks beyond incredible. The updates on the colors look fantastic. So this definitely pops, especially for the summertime when the sun's out. This thing surely stands out here on Main Street. Also here on Main Street at the popcorn stand, it looks like the Coco guitar bucket has officially restocked, and that will run you $26.75. Now, the thing about this is the other buckets also recently just came back, and we'll talk about that more in this video, but let's keep moving. And not only are there these beautiful flowers, but guys, keep in mind Pixar Fest is here all the way up until August 4th. It has been so much fun, so hopefully all you guys can come experience this. If not, hopefully in the future this will be brought back and you guys can enjoy it as well. I know in the past it really hasn't been around for the past several years, so it's really nice to have it back. Of course, we would love if Disney actually brought back Pixar Night. That was beyond fun. But now it's time to head over into the Emporium and find some new merchandise. I just saw this picture frame and I thought it looked really cool. This will run you $29.99. I haven't seen it, but it looks pretty neat. The neon like acrylic on it really stands out. And it looks like the Pixar Fest 2024 merchandise is still here in stock. Some items, however, aren't actually here, but here are some of the new Inside Out 2 plushies that have just released as well. Anyone else so excited for this movie this Friday? We're gonna try and go see it, but it looks like they have a few other things as well. All right, we just finished up inside the Emporium. Either I don't have a good eye for new merchandise or there really hasn't been anything, but that's okay. We're gonna keep making our way throughout Disneyland to try and find more. Kind of sad. I mean, it's been a little bit dry. I know they've been releasing a lot of other cool things, so hopefully we can find more stuff in this video. But now it's time to meet up with Nicole and Raylani again and find some more updates. And it also looks like the other popcorn stand here on Main Street has the Coco guitar. So if you need it, it's here as well. So we're making our way over into Toontown, and it shows this little picture spot here on Main Street, and it's for the actual Matterhorn. But Nicole and I were both like, dude, this is actually a cool picture spot as well. So I know a few people have asked in the past to show like different picture spots or just different areas around the park to take it. Now this would definitely be one. We just arrived here to the Fantasyland Theater. I think we're gonna come over here and try to meet Luca first before actually going inside of Toontown. Then we were debating if we should get some food at Galactic or here at the Troubadour Tavern. I believe that's how you say it, because we've actually not tried anything there yet. But let's go get in line for Luca. And one thing to keep in mind too is it looks like they actually moved the Casey Jr.'s cookies box as well as the watermelon slice here into like this green area, so you no longer can necessarily come up to these, which I do think that's a pretty good idea, but they are here if you want to come see them. So we decided to come over here to meet Luca and Alberto. We haven't got a chance to meet them yet. Sorry guys, I'm a little bit loud. I'm trying to overpower the music, but they said they're gonna be coming out here around 11:30, and it's around 11:21 right now, so hopefully we can see them. And we'll be the first in line. She was admiring Machiavelli, that's right. Machiavelli. So we just got a chance to meet Alberto. Unfortunately, Luca wasn't here, but I believe that Alberto knew us. So shout out to you, man. Now we're gonna go over here to meet Merida. So she's out. Let's go say hi. And where you can meet Merida is actually right across from where we just met Alberto. She's hanging out in this area. And Raylani is patiently waiting.
It's so great to see you. Hi, Benito. What is your name? Can you tell her your name? Raylani. Raylani, that is beautiful. And I love your princess crown. Thank you. My mom tries to put a princess crown in my hair, but you know what happens when you put a crown in here?
So we just met Merida. That was absolutely fantastic. It's been actually a long time since we've seen her. Raylani loved it. She was very nice. She said, come visit Scotland, and I can't wait. I really do want to go visit Scotland. It would actually be nice to do it this year or next year. So that is actually on our radar. But now it's time to get some food. I think we're gonna do the Troubadour Tavern, but unfortunately we're gonna have to probably walk it all the way over to Galactic Grill, but that's okay. Gotta do it for the video.
So we're here in Fantasyland and we're here at Troubadour Tavern. And this isn't somewhere that Henry and I usually come to, so we're so excited to be trying out the foods. First off, we have Adventure is out there cold brew. I just gotta say, this is the cutest looking cold brew I've ever seen in my life. So this cold brew consists of dark chocolate cold brew with butterscotch topper, a wafer cookie, and some confetti topping. So let's go ahead and take our first sip. Very tasty, very fun cold brew. This cold brew base does have that like sour twang to it like most cold brews do. But I do gotta say, I'm highly a fan of this. I would give this one probably a 4 out of 5. It's definitely up there on the scale due to its creativity. Next up for us is gonna be the Mixed Emotions Popcorn Trail Mix here. So this consists of an ube flavored popcorn with M&M's freeze-dried Skittles and bite-sized candy pretzel sticks. I can see why they call it the Mixed Emotions. So let's see if I can get one of like everything. I kind of know what M&M's and like, not dry freeze Skittles taste like, but as far as the popcorn and pretzels, that's what we're gonna kind of try to get here. So I feel like a mix of emotions. First up, the popcorn. Pretty tasty, I like that. Oh, it's sour. Maybe it's the Skittle. Let's move to the freeze-dry Skittle.
Wow, what a crunch.
I'm not a fan of that texture, but it's cool. So I know a lot of people were saying that they weren't like a fan of this because it's not like authentic with that ube flavor, but it's still a fun concept. I actually am a fan of this mixture because of how creative and like all the mix that you're getting. This gets a 5 out of 5. I think this should be around all year round.
And you can definitely say that this is kid-friendly. Raylani is having a blast trying all the little things. So, really fun.
And lastly, the star of the show is going to be the Roundup barbecue potato. This is a very dense potato. So this is going to be a loaded baked potato with brisket burnt ends. It's tossed in Coca-Cola barbecue sauce. It has a creamy slaw, a pickle spear, and some Funyuns. So let me get the perfect bite and then we'll try it out together.
How is it, Raylani?
Is it Funyun? Oh, shoot. A little hard to get everything in there, but let's take our first bite. Alright guys, sorry for the little Playtime music, but we're almost done wrapping it up here. I do want to say this is a very flavorful potato. Those brisket ends are very tasty. It's just a little hard to eat with all the different textures going on in the potato. Definitely cutting that pickle was a lot trickier to eat in that bite, but I'm a huge fan of this. This is something that definitely could be split amongst 2 people. I don't think I could possibly see myself finishing this. But again, this is fantastic. This gets a 5 out of 5. So we're done eating our food and I just want to touch base on some things that Henry and I were discussing afterwards, like as we were eating it. So first up, that popcorn. I gave it a high rating, but it bamboozled us. The more that we were like digging into the popcorn, there wasn't, I could not find another freeze-dry Skittle in there. And there was just a couple of M&Ms kind of sprinkled throughout, and then it's just a ton of the popcorn. And that ube dusting that's on there is that same ube dusting that they had at the churro we tried over in the Haunted Mansion area a few videos back. And I wasn't a fan of it then because it was kind of artificial tasting it. And I started tasting that the more we were eating the popcorn. So I'm gonna knock it back down 2 points. I think I gave it like a 4. I'm gonna give it a 2 just because of those things. The winner was definitely that potato. The potato is very tasty, very filling for Henry and I to both eat. And of course that cold brew, fantastic.
It looks like another popcorn stand has some more of the actual Pizza Planet trucks, which is very exciting to see. Now the ones we're gonna be getting, we actually mobile ordered, and it comes with something a little bit different than popcorn. But it's nice to see that the restock has officially happened. I don't know how long this is actually gonna take for it to sell out. I'm predicting a few days, but I'm glad to see them return. And also right next to that popcorn stand, we actually found this really cool hat that Nicole wants. So I think I'm gonna pick it up for her right now. Holy cow. Look how far back this Matterhorn line goes. This is insane. Wow, summer is definitely here. We have arrived to Alien Pizza Planet. We're gonna pick up another couple of the popcorn bucket trucks. We have something really fun in store, so stay tuned for that, but let's go inside and get on. All right, so I just got Raylani her surprise. Here you go. An alien macaron. All right, so Raylani is out and she is going to take her first bite of the macaron.
Let me help you.
All right, big bite, Raylani, big bite. Big bite, big bite.
Is it tasty?
Tasty? Does it get a thumbs up?
Oh.
I guess not. So as of yesterday, the Alien Pizza Planet truck has finally restocked here at the Disneyland Resort. We had to get our hands on 2 more just because we have something fun coming to the channel, and we are so excited to share that with you guys soon. Make sure you follow us on Instagram also for that, but we ended up picking up a few more just because, again, these things look so fun, and it's been a pleasure trying to find them all around the park. We would hope that Disney would keep them around year-round just so everyone could find a nice little scavenger hunt while they're here. But if you do want these, they have these at various locations like we pointed out in the video. And we also picked up the Coco guitar again just because that one went to my dad and his girlfriend. So it's nice to have that one back in the collection as well. Now that we finished up with the macaron and the popcorn buckets, let's come over here to the Star Trader and see if there's any new merchandise. I have not actually seen this sweater or jacket before. It's $89.99 and it looks like it's a part of that same collection that we saw for May 4th. It actually looks pretty cool. I love the colors on it. And it has like that like felt kind of material. I'm assuming this thing would be super warm for the winter time. But right now in summer, I wouldn't recommend it, but it does look really nice. Maybe I'm actually late to the game, but I haven't seen this button-down shirt before. And it is the material that I actually really like, which is like really cool and kind of thin. So this would be something I would possibly get. I really like the characters on here. It does look really nice. All right, so there wasn't really that much merchandise inside of the Star Trader or really here at the Disneyland Resort. Maybe I'm missing something or maybe we were pretty much all up to speed, but there are some pretty cool things. Hopefully during the summertime and of course as we approach Halloween, we're gonna start to see more things trickle in. So that's that. Let's go see if we can find any more updates for today. Now we wanted to come over here and see the Acolyte backdrop once again. It looks fantastic. Now this show I was really hesitant at first to watch, but as we just watched the 2 episodes, it was absolutely fantastic and we cannot wait for the next episode tomorrow. But if you guys want to take a picture with all these lightsabers, definitely come over here into Tomorrowland and check it out. And Nicole and I were talking right now. We're talking about how it's kind of just like too busy at the moment to actually really do anything. The lines are quite long for rides and just kind of like standing around just for anything. But I mean, that's a given as summertime is finally approaching. We love it though still. The vibes are nice, but just definitely consider when you guys are coming here. You know, there's gonna be a lot of people. So our recommendation, if you haven't seen our first time video, to get here early and enjoy the park pretty much before like 10 o'clock. You get a lot of things done.
Okay guys, so I think we're gonna end our video here. It's gonna be a short and sweet one, just because as Henry was saying, the crowds are a little hectic right now. Summertime is in full effect, and how do I explain that to Raylani, a soon-to-be 3-year-old? So she's getting fussy. I think it's time for us to call it a day before it gets out of hand. So with that being said, let's take you down to Main Street and say our goodbyes.
Compared to everything else here on Main Street, it's actually super nice. And I mean, I would assume that would be slightly empty just because people are trying to get to like their lands and stuff like that, but it's actually really nice and peaceful over here. All right, everyone, so that pretty much wraps up today's video. Let us know in the comment section down below if you're gonna be coming to Disneyland or Disney California Adventure Park anytime soon. We would love to hear. With all that being said, if you guys did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed, and tap that notification bell to be notified when we do drop a new video. And like we always say, may you always have a magical adventure. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.